Hey everyone. Welcome to the Breakdown with Biodun this 8th of March 2022. Um,
Yay.
Yeah, yep. What was that?
Oyin-liz, our fitness expert. I don't know what's going on. Say something.
Not the fitness expert.
Yes, the fitness expert.
Yes, baby girl, you go, girl.
Fitness expert. No, no. We should wait.
Hey, anyway, happy International Women's Day
Thank
to
you.
everyone watching and to you, Oyin-liz.
And to
Thank
me
you.
too.
And
Same to you.
and to Jem Jem. A lot of the important people in your life, Jem, are women, right?
True, yes. So that's why.
Every important person in his life is a woman.
What? I have important men in my life.
Are they man?
Yes, they are men. Wait, what is going on? Such an attack.
This calls for some gummies.
This has we started off with too we came in too hot today. Too hot.
Yes, I know. I knew today was going to be the day.
Mm,
I just had that feeling in my
mm,
shanana, and so
mm,
we're
mm,
rushing in
mm.
today. So, as I said, Happy International Women's Day. My name is Biodun Friday. With me is Jemhai. You can find him on Instagram at Jemhai is Adeolu, and I also have Oyin-liz at Malamo 221 on Instagram as well. So welcome to the Breakdown with Biodun. If this is the first time that you're joining us, don't forget to hi. Don't forget to don't forget to leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe. And you can send this link to your friends. Just send them that if you click on that share button, it will give you a link to send to your friends on whatever app that you usually send stuff to your friends. So today is going to be hot, if I may say so myself, just because there's like a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to start small with gas prices right now. So what are your thoughts on gas prices right now? So someone said, and she's on right now, she said, if we're not careful, we'll be jogging to work at this rate, at which gas is being
I guess you already have a heads up on that.
Onyeko has bicycle now. You have bicycle, Abby.
No.
No, but I mean, but like she's into fitness now, so like
Oh,
we
that's
just
true. You're
we're
right.
just jogging to
But
work.
it
Just
won't be
cardio.
for work, Sha, because I work from home. I can't. The rest of you, on the other hand, the Lord is your strength.
We'll soon start jogging. Yes.
Me, jogging is not in my destiny, but I can climb on somebody's shoulder
There you go.
who is going to jog
You can
in the
hitchhike for their
direction.
shoulder.
Yeah, I can. I can literally rest on the shoulders of the woman who came before me.
How
Mm,
about
mm,
now?
Rest,
mm, mm,
rest on their shoulder, and they
mm,
can. If anyone that is that's let's just call it like a kind of Uber pool. You're going
mm,
my way. Can I sit on your shoulder? And I
mm.
trust the woman that way, the
This
quality
is
of
shake
women that
right
way.
here. This is giving very shake vibes.
No, but I trust the kind of woman that we have right now in the world, always empowering each other, always ready
Mm,
to help,
mm.
the
To
vibe,
carry on your shoulder, in their shoulders.
yes. Yes.
All power to those women.
I have faith. I have faith that it will happen.
May I
I
have
guess
So
faith that God will provide because
what's the gas price in Jersey now?
it's about $4, depending on where you go.
I saw a
$4,
449
yeah,
yesterday.
$4.40, 49, $4.39 is average at the moment.
I saw a 465 today, and there's a chance that I might have even done $5 on Sunday because I was somewhere in Maryland, and it was Exxon. Exxon is usually more expensive compared to
Mhm.
others, and yes, I think it was definitely was it that $5 or I was freaking out, and it was $4, and I just freaked out, and I just thought it was $5.
So
I'm saying
you were like, no, I only buy premium gas.
no, it's not
So you
premium. This is
wanted
regular.
to,
Me,
oh, yeah.
no. It's like that's just that expensive. Knee, and it's funny because I think it's expensive too, and actually very scarce back home.
Oh yeah, no, they are even sharing, they're sharing it
Yeah.
in but I know someone said it yesterday. She was like, maybe we should start putting it in kegs too and giving people for parties. I said
At
the
this
At
way
this point, Oingo, can we add
should they
gas
go
to
to
our
Wawa?
registry?
who is paying for it?
Eh?
Who is paying for
Yes,
it?
so please, you guys use
Add
it to
gas
do
to our registry
you
now,
guys
so
use
that
it to do souvenir. No, no,
yes.
don't say that.
Wait, no,
You're more
no,
than
no,
that.
it's for us.
You are more
So that
than
we can give
no.
us. We can
You are more
Oingo,
than
we add like I say, Wawa, like they said, Wawa card. We can add
yeah.
Wawa card to our
They don't
registry.
have
You
Wawa
didn't,
in Maryland.
That's true.
are you serious? They don't have Wawa
Royal
here.
No,
Farms.
no, I
We
don't
have
think so.
Royal Farms.
We have Royal Farms. Let's add Royal Farms this thing to our because at
Yeah.
this rate, I don't trust what's going on anymore.
At this rate, God will provide because I've
We'll
decided
trust
to
God.
begin to think about it.
We'll trust God.
The
So,
chariot of fire that carried Elijah will carry me to wherever I'm
It's
going.
not me that will come and have heart attack over gas prices. And then
at a time, right? Years ago, like not so long ago, but for a while, in most like state agencies, federal agencies in this country, on International Women's Day, the women bring their daughters to work.
oh.
That's how it used to be.
She said I was already inviting my dad.
To the wedding.
Who is come?
You are invited. But now I'm just thinking to myself, and of course, we've moved so far. Things have changed to the extent that that doesn't have to happen, at least not in this country. There are a lot of girls who see other women, see other girls kind of doing big things. And so that barrier in their minds of, I can be like a CEO is no longer there here. Or in many other countries, yes, it is. But here, except the child lives in some kind of cult situation or some kind of weird sister wife situation, I think there's that understanding that they can be whoever they want to be. Or what do you think, Oyin-liz?
I think yes, but I also think that we at times downplay how much women of how many, how much women of power are in um, third world countries. In Nigeria, for most companies that I know, most private companies, majority of their managers are women. But I think it's the because we already have this idea of always men in charge. So a lot of time we just tend to assume that it's actually men in charge when it's not.
Okay.
So I think that even with Nigeria at the moment, I think they're doing good with having women in power. I think that we shall. Let me pick my
Oh.
words carefully here. I think that I'm over the let's put a woman in power because we want to be inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of organizations have been pushing that so much. Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
let's put a woman in power to be inclusive.
Okay.
But overall, I would say, yeah. I would say girls, young women, we have a lot. Especially in the business world. I think I mean for me, I've always grown up with having like strong women, like knowing strong women in power in organizations and businesses. So for me, it wasn't strange.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Sha. Yes.
Jam. What thinkest thou?
Um, kind of like going back to it now.
Bless you.
The most of the schools that I grew up in, my principals were females,
Females, yeah.
but that might just be like a thing, you know. it might just be like men don't like to go into academics or whatever.
in
But I'm not
education.
sure.
I mean,
But
most
I'm
of the
just
math teachers and science teachers were men, at least for me.
yeah. Most of my math teachers and like yeah, for me it was pretty diverse, but I just say that to say like growing up at the crucial stage where like learning takes place, all my people that I like, oh, this is the person that was in power, literally all of them, like all my schools, I think apart from one, were all female principals. And then in between, like later high school was a male, but vice was a female, I believe. So, but like all through my younger years, yes. And I also agree with Onyi in the sense of like um tokenism is
Mhm.
that's what it is, right? In the sense of tokenism, and it's a thing like, do you want to have this just because, oh, we're looking to fill this position, or we're just looking to fill our quota,
Hmm.
right? Which is, we gotta fill our quota, but at this, and there
At
can
what
be,
at what expense? Are you bringing in quality people, or are you just
are you
bringing
bringing
in
quality
people?
people? Yes, but at the same time, that quota is also kind of, it's giving someone an opportunity to prove themselves, right? It's giving someone an opportunity to prove themselves. I think the challenge comes is that who are you giving that opportunity to? Are you just covering your eyes and just picking at random, or are you actually searching and looking for someone to fit that role? I mean, music and the most impactful like thing that's happened musically in terms of people, women in power for me was the Super Bowl, and uh the lady that performed, I don't even know her name.
Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige, right? It was Mary J. Blige that performed. Oh yeah, I remember her name. She was in Umbrella Academy, and she's been in a couple of movies. She's pretty cool. And just to see her perform, and like at her age, at such a level, with so much energy, with just so much everything, and like apparently like a couple of things happened like in the back end, that like the NFL this
And
and
I just
that.
a man period.
And but Jay-Z was like, that's another thing about Quarter, like because he's there, he's able to bring other people there. So
Right.
even though it might have been a thing of, during the whole NFL thing, and when NFL was really in trouble and the whole thing, even though that's why they might have brought him on, like he's proving himself, or he's proving that he's fit to be in the position in that sense, and making way for other people. And it's in that sense, like, it's a weird thing, but it's like, do you want it? Do you know what is what? Yeah, I think that's what it is for me. You're
Yeah,
muted.
muted.
I miss people saying you are on mute. You mute, and then sometimes you have nothing to say. You're like even confused, and then you mute yourself. People are saying you're on mute, and you're like this.
Early
Just
days of Zoom.
I know we're still in the days of Zoom, though. Even though we're trying to force
Yeah,
ourselves out of
yeah.
it, we're
Yeah.
still in the days of Zoom. So, 2 weeks ago, I believe, we shared this video of this girl who was like, who let us know like it was destined to be a lady of leisure, and that is false.
Her.
We
Please,
can
that's
lie.
not Lady of Leisure. I own is not Lady of Leisure. I own is she wants to be a sugar baby and she wants a sugar daddy.
Yeah, well, cheers to her and her,
Please.
sugar babyness. But we now met her older sister,
Ah,
her mother, the
I'm
mother of her mother. We've now met her.
moving from
Ah, no,
the front view self. She can
Where's
bear.
our mother?
Ah,
so
you be full
we're going to see you now.
Okay.
We met her, so I just want to shout out all the ladies of leisure out there, and I and I and I
Shout out
and
to T goes as to all my ladies,
flag.
independent
and
ladies.
I combine our faith.
Okay.
We combine our
That's very
faith
true.
with yours. Like this, you know, all the all the men of all the men who are willing to die in hard work to
Mm.
Mm,
support your leisureness. That
mm,
you will
And be
find there.
taking
You
care of your
guys,
mother is on top of somebody else's shy. You should be killing yourself on top.
yes,
mm,
you guys will meet and you will
mm,
combine.
They will jam.
mm. Shout
Yes,
out
they
to all
will
the
jam.
men of leisures too. They're out there.
See, I'm sorry. I'm one of those people that vouch for men of leisure. I feel like
it's
No,
okay.
equality
a lot
now.
of things I've seen with these babes in the past 2 weeks. No, 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 no. Men deserve to be men of leisure. Because what?
Equality, equality. No, on today of all days, International Women's Day.
It's
I am
audacity. No, no, no. It's the audacity for me. How
equality.
dare you?
All right, let's watch this video.
You-
I'm quite interested now.
I couldn't even finish the video. That's how annoyed I
That's
was.
how I know you were.
Mhm. So I should enter the video and just
Just what? Okay, so let's see who our ladies
I,
or
I, I
leisure.
know that auntie now that was talking. I know that. Yeah. I know
Oh,
that.
I've seen this video. I've seen parts of it.
What's up? What's up?
He was here.
And then you call the makeup artist to come around, do your makeup. Most times you go out to
And
collect.
most time you will get new clothes.
See, most times I don't even say new clothes, but I go say new clothes, let me use new clothes, right? You get new clothes. You test different outfits because then you really want. For me, that I have big breasts. There are some that
Talk for Mike. Don't
no,
you have
sorry, I don't
yeah.
come for Mike. For me, that I have big breasts. Eh? It's always has to get my kind of outfit. Is it that I get something that is way too exposing and I feel like, oh, I can't wear this because I'm just seeing this person for the first time, or I get something that I feel like, I know still see my breasts. Do you understand? So you have like different outfits that I'll choose. Okay, let me take this one, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going.
Oh, you did not finish it.
No, no, we're going to take it bit by bit. We're going to take it bit by bit because this is not something that you can eat anyhow. You have to chew it, little by little. So I will go with Gem on this first. And if you're watching,
I love I love what you put. Like, honestly, curious. Like I'm flat.
Gem, you go for because when I first saw it, and the person that sent it to me knows himself. I don't know why he's doing like an angel of light here. The person that sent it to me knows himself. When I first saw it, I was like, is this clay? Is this like
No, it's real. But the way that auntie carry,
no? And then I heard her say, I don't want to wear something because it will be too exposing. I was
you
not
know, and she was like, because it's the first time. That's
so if it's the second time, what will you do, please? But anyway, Gem is you. Gem, you're on mute. You're on
Oh,
mute.
sure. I'm saying like my own is that with this one that she's wearing now, where does it rank on the scale of explosiveness? Because
the one that she's wearing does not rank.
it does
That's
not rank at all.
that's normal.
There's
Like
no-
if she want to rank, what she's trying to say is that like maybe like bits of her areola is showing. That's
Hmm.
but like what she's saying is that that one that she's wearing now, like it just need a little bit more exposure. Then will be perfect for date time.
Hmm.
You get me?
But literally, what she said, I choke because I'm thinking people like that at night, they need to be very careful how they lie down because you could like literally just be like choking.
Hey, that's why
And,
she's expensive. No, I don't want to say
Expensive.
expensive, but
I
that's
have
why
a
she's
friend that is actually that endowed, and I've
Mhm.
never seen this girl a day in my life wear something that exposing. Like, and
I'm not judging.
Nico, you okay?
I'm not
that's
judging
what I was
you
about to
wear.
say. What and Biodun, what you're talking about, like the judging part, right? Like, I don't even think this is a matter of judging. I think
Judgment.
it's just a matter of decency and knowing your audience and like you're on a radio.
And I'm also like hygiene because
Thank
like
you, hygiene. Like they want to come around.
hygiene because people that people are going to try to touch you. They're going to try to rub you like
Not
where
the BRT. Oh God.
I don't think people like her can enter. I don't think they take BRT.
yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there because people like that.
I
And
think they have
people
people
like
drop
that,
them off
oh,
at wherever they are
that kind
going.
of person, the kind of aspiration
Caliber.
caliber of people that they are. No.
But
They
I
can't
said
step on the road. they would have become fat. Ka. It's not even taxing. It's ka.
But
Like,
I said I was bringing the grandmother of the person that we had to eat to, and you
mm,
see that indeed.
really, really though, she's the one that can actually open her mouth to say the things she open her mouth to say because it can't be
Yep,
anybody else.
yep, yep, yep. Okay, so let's hear. There's some sage wisdom in what she's saying. If you
Mm,
just please
wisdom.
don't forget to
Wisdom.
subscribe. There is some like real deep
Let's see.
wisdom
I
that
mean,
and I'm just like so excited for you guys to hear it.
yes.
Going out to meet this boss that be asking me out because most times they always ask me out for like a long time. It's not just when you just ask me out now. You ask me out for like a long time. "Ah, let's hang out now. What's up now? One thing. And I'm like, okay, no problem. Then I'll dress up, do my makeup, my hair, everything, wear wig, and I'll go out to meet you. Fine, I know it's fine. Like you are paying for the whole food. I do the chop too much. Take the chop. But I always expect, oh, it was nice meeting you. Just take. Say that's take care. If they make me next time, if I don't get anywhere I won't go, and you just say, what's up, Papa? I don't already think that transportation. Say if I come out here, at least. So, no, I'm just saying, actually. I'm just saying. If I go out to this person, at least I can use this money and do one or two for myself, actually. Do you understand? So I don't expect to now go out and I go first carry myself with my face beat. Constant come back house.
Wait, after you don't chop food when you buy. After you don't chop food, wait,
Why you buy the food because of you?
Ada, see, I go talk my own. I think
So what about the money I use for my makeup artist? Who will pay for that?
If you are come without makeup, no problem. Or you should have just rub brown
That
powder.
guy's lying. That guy's lying.
What did I spend?
That guy would never date someone without
That's
makeup.
true. For real. Not everybody fine say, oh, natural beauty to go out. Even those that are very, very fine, they still want to, so that you feel say, oh, now picture, like the picture. I understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay, thoughts, guys. Thoughts on what she has said. Let's see.
We can pause the video and we'll
let's
talk
try.
about it.
What did you say?
We can pause the video, like stop the frame, and then we talk about it so that we can keep flowing.
I just want to state that we are not even natural beauty self. We still go on dates without makeup and we have not died.
You look beautiful, man.
So I just share my idea. I'm just trying to make a point. I think this whole idea of there's so much to unpack in everything this girl has said. Because I can't even give her the dignity of the distance. Wait, is it that she's giving birth to 6 years? There's so much to unpack, but I think that this generation's idea of what a first date is mind blowing to me. Hey, uncle, approach you. Hey, I want to take you on a date. First thing, at least, that my own mother taught me, I have extra money in my pockets.
Vex money.
Vex money, just in case. And it doesn't mean that the person that asked me is not going to pay or anything. For me, at least, most Nigerian men that I know will pay for a first date. No, like, it's not anything about pride. That's just how most of them were raised. First generation or not, that's how most of them were raised. This man asked you out on a date. Fine. You can't do your makeup. You chose. As in, you. I like how she said, should in case. You chose to go to a makeup artist to take money out of your pocket. And if I'm very sure most guys in Nigeria will go pick you up for a day. If they're not picking you up, they're probably sending an Uber to pick you up. In that Lagos that I've been to and I've experienced, nothing is cheap. So if he's picking you up in these gas prices that they are in,
in these Buhari times,
first off, those of you that like to buy new clothes for dates, more power to you.
I don't know.
It cannot be me. All the clothes I have at home that I've been buying, okay, when something happens, I wear it. Why can't I wear it then? Why must I buy new clothing?
I have a question though.
What's your question?
Before we go too far, do you guys think that men have I can't speak from the point of a woman, right? But I can speak from the point of a guy, right? At least for the most part. Because even some of these guys, I didn't know what's going on sometimes. But do you think that like men have realistic expectation in terms of, because I know she needs the help of Jesus Christ in her life
Mhm.
and possibly a therapist or a counselor and
Oh, no.
obviously a father figure. But
Mm.
do you think that to an extent she might be right in the essence of like what men expect on first dates?
No, can I answer? I don't think she's right.
Mm,
I think a lot of females are so confused about what men want that they have they've built a whole scenario about what is wanted, what exists, and they are running by it. And meanwhile, they've left the men behind, and those ones are like confused.
mm,
And then those ones get to a point where they're like, okay, this is what this woman wants to do. Let's roll along with them.
mm,
Right.
I think there's just a very huge gap of understanding between men and women. And this is like globally, like
Right.
everywhere in the world. There's just confusion because the men that I know, they are not looking at your clothes to see if it's new.
Thank
And then
you.
they're feeling like, oh, this girl did not wear new clothes for me. They're not thinking that. They are
right.
not thinking, is her wig 24-inch or 22-inch? They're not thinking,
Right.
what they're thinking, do you look nice?
Right.
And I believe that some dudes, when they see you and you are like professionally made up,
Mhm.
for
They
some
get
people it's for some people it's a turn off because like she must be high maintenance.
Mm.
For some other people, it's like, does she even have anything in her head? Let's even check if she's a bimbo or not. And I don't know. I don't know. But you're a guy. You're a guy, Jam. Maybe I don't know. And
I
if
I
you're watching, let's know what you think.
I if I don't know. This is why I'm asking because like the way I see it though is that men to an extent have some expectations for like just dates in general, including first dates. Like they expect the ladies to look somehow. They expect them to act somehow. But I'm also speaking like out of knowledge. Like the only like official date that I ever been on has been with Oyin, and I only know my own expectations, but just talking from like what I've seen in the media and yeah, I think there are men that actually care and
They
like
care if she's wearing like new clothes, a
no, I
lot.
mean they won't know if it's new clothes, but like they expect you to look pem, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like men, it's known that men are attracted to what they see, right?
right.
Mm.
Right. So to that, like you said, also maybe it's the way that like women have pushed it and then men have accepted it as the norm. But if that's the case, then we are currently at a place where men expect you to be made up, like you have to have like makeup on.
But professionally made up.
No, no, this is what I'm saying. But this auntie, she need counseling. She need counseling and therapy.
I just
Nobody
want to point out that the makeup she's wearing right now is not professionally done. But
she did it. Yeah, there's many things that she's saying that I don't contradict.
But
I would say
that's
that this is
crazy.
not
Like
staged.
that's crazy. If she's coming on a platform that is because that's Nedu, everybody knows Nedu. If she's coming on a platform that has Nedu on it and she's not professionally made up, and then she's going for a date and she has to be professionally made up.
I mean,
and
but that also speaks to her.
Nedu is not paying for her. Is it?
Stop it.
But that also, I think that
Everybody
also speaks to our mentality, the fact that like, oh, I'm gonna appear on the internet for the rest of my life. I don't need to be professionally made up, but I'm going to see just one person for like 2 hours, and I need to
Mhm.
professionally made up. So it speaks to the way
Yeah.
she's put the thing in her head. But what I'm saying again, I can't speak from like the female perspective. What I'm saying from the male's perspective is that like, do men not have this, to be realistic, do men not have some of this expectation, especially the men that are out here now, or let me say the kind of
Now,
men that we ask this auntie out?
I think, and that was what I was going to talk about. I think that most
Is it
regular,
what I said that is funny?
I
Oh,
think that most regular men that have their heads screwed on right,
mm-hmm,
that are working hard for their money,
mm-hmm,
that are not somebody else's husband,
mm-hmm,
that are not somebody's sugar daddy,
mm-hmm,
that has children that they're taking care of,
mm-hmm.
would want you to come as you can afford yourself to come.
Right.
Not you overdrafting your bank account
Mm-hmm.
for a first again, I just want to point out that
It's
this
the
is
first
the first day. Like, let's say, okay, this is a first day. Like, for example, this is a first, like the restaurant we went to, Adeolu in DC. If that's where you're taking me to for a first date, I get it. Like, that restaurant was like it's high scale, upscale. Like, you can't even enter without heels.
Mm.
That's different. But it wasn't our first date. It was like, you get what I mean? Like, this is a first date. Why? Like, what possesses you
Mm-hmm.
to carry plots of? Because, like, all these things that I'm hearing is that you're doing all these things in expectation that is going to give you something. First off, like Nedo pointed out, the other guy is paying for food. He's probably picking you up. Knowing most of these girls, they are probably going to order the most expensive menu thing on the menu because
Mhm.
there's a whole thing where like they test. This generation is they're very weird like that.
No, but
But
it's
that's
always
what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. That like it seems like sister. I feel like Sister Joy is like understanding like my
No,
this
I get
thing.
what you mean, but I don't think some men actually consider whether there is a second date if based on how you look. I actually agree with that. I actually really do agree with that. But what me I'm saying is that this is not most girls' reality. Like, this is her reality. And this is the reality of the type of men she dates. That's why, again, I'm saying that regular men, most regular men, I think for me, what I believe that men care about the most is you looking put together. And you looking like, okay, they can be proud. Like, if you meet their friends, like, if they're like, they can be proud, like, oh yeah, that's my girl, like they can show you off. Like, I think that's what men care about. But we made like full face, that all full face beat idea in Nigeria is even bothersome to me because like they be their face look somehow on a regular day. Then when you see them with full face makeup, they look like damsel. So like, and this is my other thing, right? Diolu, you know this is one of my like this is one of my watch sentence in life. If I cannot keep it up, I'm not doing it.
Mm.
I'm not like it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it. If I can, because if that's how you start a first date, again, I'm saying for regular men, if that's how you start a first date, please, how do you top that? And to be honest, I don't know if you get what I mean. Like, if you like, how do you top that? Like,
How do you tell that? It's true.
you buy
you have
new,
to you have to
you
I
buy
don't know
weak
who- I
plot
don't
of
know who's
land.
I don't know who's dragging the chair around. Hold on. Anyway,
You buy weak plot of land. You buy, you do makeup. You buy new eyelashes.
True. It is a lot. I think we should just continue watching the video. I have another question. But like let's keep watching the video and then maybe I ask my question.
okay.
I'll get money to call a makeup artist and I'll come out. And I tell you that it's just food.
But you have not thought about how much the man spent for food and drinks.
I don't want to know. I'm just
The
saying.
question is, you have made it transactional from the first time the guy asked you to come. It's all about the money for you right now. Now, the truth is, let me be honest with you. If I ask you to come, Ada, I like me where they are now. I like breast no matter what size. If Namita is me come, Ada, did you give him something? Did you say, oh, this guy that invite me out? Oh, okay, you have note. If it not be now expensive restaurant now,
Of course, you don't go to take it to Mama Put.
now go Seka or now go all these big.
No, but there are levels now. I'm sorry, can I say something?
I never talk finish.
All those fine time.
At that way, go which restaurant now go?
I know it's not about one person. I talk in general.
In general, okay, now Congo.
I don't know they go restaurant when they don't spend anything less than 250K.
Wait now, you can't go that restaurant. And now the first time we see the guy don't tell you say, oh yeah, come. And we guys, let me say it the way it is. Most guys, 95% of guys, when they ask you come outside now, most especially at the end of the whole thing, they expect say you go end for wiping. That is the truth.
Not true. So you always expect, but we are not allowed to expect transportation.
No, you give me what now? Since it's not transactional.
Nedu is not transactional. Nedu is not transactional. It's very exactly. See,
Okay, no. See what Ada said. Ada said, after I don't do makeup, I don't change dress, I don't do everything. At least if I did come, when I did go, give me something. So that I don't know me, so that when next I'm now coming, you tell me come, I'll now remember, oh, that money.
It will motivate you.
It motivates, but I don't talk say.
Una discuss price before you come.
Nedu, if a man is toasting me, I don't see why he should stress me because he's toasting me. Now you're asking me to come out because you like me, because you're taking your time, you've gone to my page, you like me, you or whoever. Like you like the girl, you want to hang out with the girl, right? And now you're now saying, okay, come out. Do you know the cost of being a fine girl in Lagos? It's expensive.
I love that sentence so much.
That sentence gets on my last nerve. Like
I love the phrase so much.
She is sitting on my nerve.
I love it so much. I put it in the song. That's how much like I love it. That you know how much of being what's the cost of being a fine girl in Lagos? I love that phrase so much.
I think the greater cost that we even need to be pitying them for is the cost of being a man in Lagos. Honestly, because
it's like this freaked me out for
because
like
if I was a dude and you showed up to a date with me looking like this, I hope you held Vex money because I would pick up my wallet and I'm out of there. I'm just saying, I'm out.
But I feel like we're still missing something, right? Like
no, we're not missing anything. We're not missing anything. I'm talking about a regular guy. So like Oyin-liz said, she's not talking about regular guys. But then again, the kind of guys that she is talking about, you have to remember that I also grew up in this place. The kind of guys that she's talking about, they will wipe and wipe and wipe. Are you kidding? They will wipe.
Well, I think that's where it goes to what Nedu is saying. First of all, I did not know that Nedu can actually speak actual English in this life.
Yes, he actually has. He speaks really great English.
Because I know him from like the Basket Mouth show, so I didn't know like.
Yeah, but you know he's an OAP and he
that's how it started.
So my point is the kind of dudes that can pay for you to get there, pay for hair, pay for transport, pay for this. Those kind of people are usually people that are settled, people that are sugar daddies, people that are just looking to play around, and people that are above all want to wipe.
Yeah.
I think that goes to my own point is that like that's what they do saying, and it's saying it to the extent of like most guys in Lagos are like that.
Yeah.
Most guys are like that, period.
I mean, most guys are.
That's what I'm saying. Because everybody's saying like, oh, somebody that is all right or something like that. Is not in the way the word is right now.
All right.
Transactional.
A regular wouldn't date her, obviously. I don't believe the regular guy would date her. I also don't believe that she's looking for a regular guy to date her.
Yeah,
but I think one of my biggest issues with a lot of these girls is stop messing up the market for other actual women that are looking for regular men to date them. Because you're looking for business. They're not. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, if I go or if I'm on the street, I'm a guy, and I see you in this outfit. Again, this is not like dress how you want to dress, so. But I see you in this outfit. I'm sorry, the only thing I'm thinking about is sleeping with you. End of story. And whatever I will do, even they do a whole they do open his mouth to say that I like breast. If you go on this is to wipe. And you're on a show. Imagine this how you dress to a show. Imagine how you will dress to a date. Now, I'm sorry, there's nothing anybody can say to me. If she expects all of this from a man, and she will now open her mouth to tell me that, oh yeah, no, there's nothing happening, you are lying. Because I also know that that man must have booked a room in that hotel that people went to eat.
What I just want to say is there's a lot of faith going on, and I'm not seeing the faith being channeled in the right direction. She has faith that if she buys a new wig and she buys a new dress and she puts her boobs out and they look and she's looking like a clay mold. Because her boobs look like they are molded from something. And she has faith that if she does all of that, she will get there and the man will be so overwhelmed and he will be like, chop my money, take it all,
She
boom.
must chop my
And then
money.
and then the dude too has faith, probably from whatever she's posting on her Instagram, that if this girl comes out, we will wipe. And so he's operating based on faith too. So when he's buying his 250K restaurant food, he's doing it to impress her so that the room that he has booked by faith will end up being used.
I
There
actually
is a
don't
lot
think it's
of
fake.
faith, but in the wrong
I
direction.
actually
Well,
don't
the
think it's
righteous shall
fake.
live by faith. So
Hallelujah.
I actually don't think it's fake. From talking to some of my male friends that live in Lagos, a lot of these things are actually talked about before they go out. Like, actually, a lot of younger Lagos boys, they make it very, very clear. If I'm spending this certain amount of money on you, they will, if they don't tell you directly, they will hint at it. They okay, oh, I've bought gold sacco, extra large.
And that's how they end up being pregnant. Because
Why
is that
would you want
because is that their size for real? I'm just saying it. Sidebar.
it?
I'm just saying.
That's their business. But I
Okay.
actually think that a lot of guys make it known. I think again, we'll go back to it. These aunties that are
They
talking,
said thank you.
intentionally, these aunties that are talking, they already know what they're like. It's all transactional. It's like even the men that would go on their Instagram page. I don't even know why we are talking about dates. This auntie that is talking, she doesn't have to leave her house to make money. That's the honest truth. Most times, for people to even ask her on a date, they send her money first.
Mhm.
She's not the only one. I know of a Nigerian female celebrity that said it that before you even slip in my DM, send me money first. Drop at least 250K. Let's know you're serious. Share somebody like that. When they now go on the dates, do you think that they will not expect you to, if you imagine dropping 250,000 naira for before just to invite, okay, oh, I want to approach you. How much do you think they will drop on the date? Then when
But
they
you know,
drop that on the date, do you think that the auntie that has been collecting and collecting and collecting and collecting, do you think that she will not like she go fake work for you? Like
but Oyin-liz, do you see now why I said in many other countries, women don't still see themselves as who they really are? Because you would have to think so little of yourself to believe that the most intimate part of you is equal to food and drink.
I
You would
don't know
have
if
to
it's that
think
one.
very little.
No, no. Let me defend my babes, please. My babes believes that it's their body, is they're liberated, they're all of the above. Freedom rights activists make money. They don't, you know what? I don't think a lot of younger women see all these things as transactional. They believe that is their right. And I think that's what bothers me so much. Did you work for this money? Like, I don't understand. Like, did you actually work like that? That's what pisses me off. And I don't know why I'm getting upset on behalf of the men. But
But
I'm
that's the
so
work now. That's the work.
upset.
They did latches. They
I'm
did hair.
no, like, are you mad?
Do you know the amount of? Do you know the battle against gravity that she's fighting where she's sitting? I don't even know how the people there are able to look her in the eye.
I just want to ask,
I
with
don't know.
is that thing on her chest real? Because the box, what she boxing, don't look real. And
No,
it
I,
looks,
I,
No, I
I
think she's
believe I
real. I think
believe that
she.
I believe that I don't even know what I believe, but I wish I did.
I
because
don't think
because
that's real. Because those of us that have real on our chest, we know the struggle that the real hit.
this is
But
so
that's why she's
ridiculous.
asking people to pay for it now. She's.
No. Which one is people's own now?
They are not
Which one
paying
is
for
people's
it.
own?
I don't. I feel like you see, like you said. See, this is my thing with this thing. And this is what me I started with, is that I feel like as much as we are saying like, oh, people that are all right to not be normal regular people don't do like this. What me I'm saying is that This is the regular. This is what's going on right now. Right now, this
I
is what's
mean,
happening.
speak about in Lagos, Sha.
I think everywhere safe.
No,
Even since when,
Gem is saying everywhere,
I've been young, I know that like there's a
but not
one
to
of
this
the
extent, Gem. Not
no,
to
no,
this extent.
again, to say again, this auntie, she needs counseling, she needs therapy, and she needs a father figure. Like, is all these three things are absent in her life. And I pray with the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, that He will save her.
Don't bring my Jesus into this.
No, no, the only person that we can bring to this is Jesus Christ. Because like she need a touch from heaven. But what I'm saying is again, kind of like with the the granddaughter of this auntie the other day, right?
Our Lady of Legion.
Yeah, obviously they are on a new level, they're on a old level, right? I understand that, but I'm saying for the most part, like divide that by two and then divide it by like one third. Almost every the climate right now is like that
I
because
mean, to be fair, to not to cut you off there, to kind of add to what you're saying, it's very true. Here is a little different though.
a little bit.
A little bit, but it's still kind of the same transactional business. And here, they actually do believe that they won't give anything back. That's the
That's
difference.
the difference. Yes, you are not getting my point now.
They actually can get away without giving anything back.
Right.
But again, me, all the one that concern me out of this whole thing. Thank you, Odero. Is Odero sitting here? Oh my god.
Someone else money.
Oh my, is that Odoros? Did you walk inside this young mess? This is why, and I'm sorry, like this, I'm so passionate about this thing because like I feel so bad for young men having to grow up in this generation
I do.
because they're having to compete against
So early.
men,
So early.
full-grown men that have children. You're wanting a 26-year-old young man
That's even old.
that is making, that's even old, thank you. A 24-year-old man that is making how much? But even engineer is making $150,000. He's making $150,000. He's taking care of his family. He has his own business. He has
He's
his own,
saving. He's saving. He's spending
like,
responsibly, and
is
you want
going
him
to
to.
actually right achieve something in the future. You're
Right.
expecting him. I've literally heard somebody say that, on the first day they expect that a man should never take them to a restaurant that is less than $250. I first look at them. I now look at them again. I said that, is it because of the fake Gucci bag that you're carrying up and down that nobody have had the audacity to tell you that you can open your young mouth to say 250? Can you afford $250 in a restaurant? Like I just feel so bad for young men that have, like, it's unfair. It's not their responsibility. If you want this kind of life, go and date a sugar. You people, sugar daddy is really easy to find. Really,
That is true.
I promise you, post one picture of your toe, not even your whole picture.
They
No,
will DM you.
they will DM what?
I think I understand what you're saying, Oyin, and it goes off of what I think Miss Biodun kind of started this whole thing with is that like there's been this did she hit her head on something? There's been this shift that like kind of happened with like the I don't want to say with like the okay, I'll say it in this sense because I don't want to
The
get cancelled.
feminist movement. I will say it on your
All right, so she said it for me, but I was still going in this sense. Like Steve Harvey once said that like men would do whatever it is to get what they want. I
Mhm.
feel like that has put women in a place of power that unfortunately the
Is
people
that
that have
real
been able
power, though? Is that
to,
real power?
no,
Yeah,
it's not.
I
I'm just
know.
using it as a sense
I
of
don't care.
authority. I don't want to use authority, so power is the only other thing
Power,
like
yeah, power
I can
seems accurate because she
I
feels
can use.
this is
I
her
don't.
being powerful.
Yeah, I don't want to use like privilege or opportunity either. So like power is the only thing I feel like I can use to be able to shift the narrative into where like this is the way we need to be treated. In essence, what I'm saying is that like if like all the women all the women is like, you know what, on first date, we need to talk first before the first date. We need to know how it's going. On first date, we are not giving you anything. Matter of fact, I'm wearing shades that I can't even see you on the first date. I want to talk to you based on your character. I want to talk to you based on your plans and your goals and what you have for your life, right?
But what if they've been doing all that in the DMs?
They that's the thing though. They don't do all that in the DMs. All they do in the DMs again right now is we just chat, we just flirt a little bit, we get things hot, and we move on. Or even we're literally in the world right now where it takes like 2 3 messages and then you are meeting someone on your first date on Tinder. It just takes a good punchline, and this guy's like, "Oh my gosh, she's so cute," or the guy's like, "Oh my gosh, she's so cute," and like that's it, and they're on a date, right? There's no conversation before. You are not like knowing the person intellectually. We're all just going off of like face value because of like the way the world is right now. And what I'm saying, and I think what you were saying before is that like this whole thing shifted because of the way women, I believe, like saw themselves and wanted to be treated. And so it just shifted to the fact that like, oh, it's my body, it's my choice. If I want to know emotions, that's what it is. It's my body, it's
You
my
keep
choice,
that far.
and I can do whatever I want with it. And then it has driven us to the point of like, okay, men are having to compete for this because it's just become transactional. It's become like the women have set like an expectation of like, this is this at a date, you have to be this, you have to be this, you have to be that. But all these things that are putting priority on, they are not things that are of essence. They don't matter at all
Mhm.
for someone that actually wants to have a balanced human relationship. It's all just based on the transaction of the physical and just the transaction of the, you know, sexual, I guess. So I think that's what you were saying, and like I agree with that. And in that sense, it's a little bit unfair to men to have to live up to that standard and to have to like raise like that. And
Mhm.
I don't know, I was watching so I edit videos, and I was editing the video of a party, and I was so disgusted. I had to like tell on you because like, man, like you I feel like people don't know their self-value, and maybe it's
Men are
insecurity.
competing even more.
What?
Sister Joy said, but we're forgetting women are competing even more.
With each other?
Mm-hmm.
So this whole thing is just based on survival of the fittest right now.
Yep.
Damn, that
Survival
is
of the
sad.
fittest. No, the thing is, no, I even want to hear that your video tea, please.
Ah,
Oh, so it's like a party, and the way these guys were handling these ladies is not right. But these were all teenagers, these were all young adults. And if a guy has been taught that, like, oh, I can do this to a lady here, and it's okay. If this guy goes out, what do you expect?
right. Thank you.
What do you expect? And I believe you're in a world right now where like women are able to call the shots and say, I don't want that. You can't dance with me like that. This is ridiculous, bro. But if we're allowing this at such like an early age, like what do you expect? What else do you expect from this guy when it goes out there?
Mm.
Is this really the competition that is this really what you want to be using to compete with? Because again, you attract what you are. Like we've said about her now,
There.
the only kind of man that can talk to her is a certain kind of man.
Mm-hmm.
And they're obviously there to use her, and she's there to use them too, for
Period.
pari paso as the way it goes. But to that extent, is like, is that how much you see of yourself? If that is how much you see of yourself, honestly, to me, I think that's fine. Is
Yeah,
a business.
if
When we
that's
get to
that's
heaven, we will
yeah.
sort it. You
I
sort it
think
out.
for me, as long as you own it, because I think that's what
She
pisses
owns
me
it, though. That's she owns it.
No.
off. No, she doesn't.
Jam, don't say that. These are the kind of people that you break up with them now.
She doesn't own it.
They'll be on live crying. There'll be
Yep.
tears. There'll be
She doesn't own it because she's gonna. And she that other one that talked her maybe a little. That other one, you can tell that like she like there is feeling entitled and feeling like having
you know the cost of a fine girl in Lagos, and I'm looking at you. I'm like,
like
I don't
like
know.
like to like there's the audacity to believe that okay I deserve this like because of what or who I am I deserve. Do you know how like crazy you have to be in your head
we need an African Kevin Samuel that people will call in and he'll say rate yourself.
We really
They
do.
will say, and then some people will say 9 and he will curse them out. Honestly,
Yeah,
at this
but
point,
like
that's what we need.
I think that like for people like them, what pisses me off a lot is that, and it starts from mom, yes, ma'am,
It does.
is that they don't own up to this.
Mm.
And it worries me for the younger generation, especially in this old Lagos thing. No, I'm serious. Like a lot of young women, they'll know now when I found out some of the ages of some of these girls, and to be honest, I went into shock. I say it's a lie. 16-year-old girls actually looking like I will stand beside a 16-year-old girl and she will look like my mommy. I remember when I told the guy don't touch money where he called me a
See?
son. Could you bet I was be a
See?
sorry man. At that point, fam, because it shan't and it won't and it would never be me. Like, man, I have so much to say on this, but
There's so much to say on this. I feel like there's so much to say because
There's
it's
so
such
much
a
to say, and yet there's so little left.
there's so little. There's so little.
Because in the bid to be independent and woke, and this is my body and this is my thing, right? We forget that we still have a long life left, hopefully.
mhm,
But we basically train people on how to treat us. And
mhm.
every time you allow people to take you for granted or do stuff that you don't really like or really agree with, you're training people that is okay.
Right,
And sadly, you're also training those people that it's okay to do it to other people
right,
too, because we know that where she even lives is a very cultural society. It's not like she lives in the UK or she lives
right.
in the States.
That's
So it
another thing.
means that whoever you even date, if the person likes you for real,
Oh no.
right?
I was just about to say that. Like, imagine somebody wants to marry her.
That's what I wanted to
Her
say. I was like,
in-laws.
you know that this, you come from a
Her
cultural place.
name is La Pinky. You people,
I
I
think
also did research. Her breast is not real. La Pinky.
yeah. I
Your
think
mother-
marry is even a stretch. Like Sister Biodun says, for honestly, for most, I think it was you that said it. For most men, like it's just to say, like, all right, this is my helpmate, and I want to show her off, and just take her everywhere and show her to my friends. Nobody's taking her to their friends.
Literally, I'm just thinking about it. Like, imagine if your husband decides, well, okay, not even husband, but like, and I hate to take it
Just
there.
friend, Lasson. Just
I
friend.
really hate to take it there. I
Just,
really
just
would
man
hate to
friend.
take it there.
Just like a
Man,
friend.
friend.
If she has kids, like I know, like people are like, oh, she's like, I get this whole idea of I'm a woman, I'm liberated, but I'm also one of those people like you're gonna have children, and those children are going to have to grow up. Like Kim Kardashian, all of these women that have naked pictures online. Wow. Because I feel like we always just think about like the reaction of kids. We don't actually think about the psychological effect it actually has on them. Like that's a whole man.
I feel like for this show we always start and Onika is calm in the middle, and then as soon as a point, the word just offends her and it just pops.
Just like how do you come back from the like if this until now, if God now call her in the future, call. Why are you like
Call her to what? Call her to money.
why
Go
are
like-
you an
And go
evangelist?
into ministry.
Call her into ministry. Which ministry, Joe?
I'm so serious. Like
The breastfeeding ministry. I mean,
like she can't ever decide even if she's a serious person, like she decides, okay, I want to, I want to run for let's even leave Senate alone, for local government chairwoman. You know the first thing
She will have to prove her worth to a lot
Well,
of
get
local
work.
government chairmen.
oh, she will. She will. They
She
will
will have to
actually
prove her
win, guys.
worth to a
She might
lot.
actually win.
like
I like
Yeah.
what Sister Joy is saying. I like what just Sister Joy is saying. Sorry, baby. Sister Joy is saying how like she's like sharing like her personal
But it
experience.
made me rethink myself. Hence why some women think that if they don't look or act a certain way, you're nothing.
Mm.
that's the
Uh, Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like people who like act regularly and normally and everything, they always downplay everything that they do. And then people who are very outlandish and just are very bold about what they do. Like she was talking earlier as if she came from heaven with this breast and it's like heavy on her, not knowing that she's the one that went to go and package it by herself.
Let me show
She's
you.
now
Picture. I found old.
she's now complaining about the
Oh, you
size.
guys are a researcher.
Oh, no
Oh
way.
wow.
No,
At his
stop.
color, at his skin column.
Okay.
You know what? This she's proof of what Auntie Joy just said. Do you see her Asha complexion? Look at the complexion she put on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
she doesn't look like that in that video. She's not light skinned.
Yeah.
But this is what she put on Instagram.
Mm.
What made you leave your God-given body? In fact,
No, preference though. Me, I'm not even going to complain about her getting work done or increasing stuff. I just always think that people don't understand how long your body grows and morphs for. Your body is changing even in your 30s.
I'm
So
gonna show you people the
yeah,
madness of this auntie. That's her.
wow.
16 missed call.
Oh, she did one of this trend.
God.
What's the ending of this video? What's the did
The
they
end of this video is that come up Badra.
no like,
Huh?
as in like is there any like realization that
Okay,
they
let
came
me see.
Expensive. Now, even the one that has a car, she's going to. You want a girl that has a car to put herself through the stress of Lagos traffic to come and sit with you and drink. Maybe how many do you even buy?
we go baby
Now,
girl?
okay, talk about the one that doesn't have a car. Do you know how much all these car hailing services, how expensive they are? So you
Wow,
want
good
me
for
to
you.
come out and see and sit and have drinks or food with you. Now I'm going to come from where I'm coming from. I'm coming from my house. I'm literally going to pay approximately 10K to and fro to come and sit with you. Right? So
But
that's
then
it's
you can't enjoy the date.
I agree.
it's how much is
I agree.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
why did you have to
okay,
accept the
before you-
date? No, why did you actually have to accept the date if you knew that was you don't
Wait, who said I agree? Jem, was that you?
That what?
Were you saying I agree?
No,
Or it was the video?
it
no,
was
because Oba was saying that only God knows what's real and what's not real these days. I'm like,
honestly.
Because I'm just like all this. Oh, I came out to sit with you. If you saw my picture and you didn't feel like I want to get to know this guy, if me and you chatted a bit, 3 lines, and you didn't feel like I would like to really sit and just hang out with this guy, then don't come out to see me. Don't hang out with me.
Again, I'm sorry, there's nothing after this. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I always try to like see the best. But and this is why I couldn't finish this video, because after this, all I'm hearing is you're everyone's babe, and there's nothing anybody can say to me about it. And I hate using that word because I feel like to an extent it's so like derogatory. Like it's just such a, but at the same time, like we honestly like I cannot not think that like you this is what you do for business. Because how dare you open your mouth? As in somebody that bets you, you now said that, oh, you left your house to go and sit with them. Did they force you? No, really. Did they actually force you? Like they act so dumb and so stupid. Like you don't have to leave your house. You chose to leave probably because you don't have food in your house. You borrowed money to do the makeup and buy the plot of land on your head. That's fine. Now you're looking for how to make it back. Just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop making like
Passive income.
honestly, just and again, we've already said it. No regular person can afford people like this. Nedu himself cannot afford them.
No, Nedu is out of the question. Nedu knows what it means to go through a traumatic relationship and marriage. But Nedu is not going to go put
It's not
himself
going to, yeah, no.
into
Like no,
into that again.
I things like this just worry me, and
Yeah.
even here, like it worries me. Like I mean, I'm glad I'm out of this streets because nobody
You were never on these streets, bro. You just
I was never on the street. I would never be on the street.
on the streets.
I just want to. I was gonna start my conversation with this. I was gonna say all this thing that this auntie is saying. Me on first date I went on, which was with Mr. Adeolu. Let me tell you, people, I wore sweatpants. Not even gyms, oh, sweatpants,
Yes.
t-shirt, and sneaker because I could not be bothered.
Thank you, Jesus, for growth. We thank you, Lord Father. Hallelujah.
Gem.
We
and-
went to see Spider-Man. Coach Bella, why am I dressing up?
wait. You just people reminded me. You know what? We're going to last words, right? Just about today and what we've discussed today. But before then, Liz, please give us our James Brown
Update.
Update.
updates. Yes, the queen of Africa.
Oh
What's
my
going on?
gosh! Oh my gosh! Guys, today for English class, I want to teach you guys. So like I just want to teach you. You know what? I don't know why anybody is like beefing me or whatever. It's like I'm the queen now.
Is it still there? Is it still there?
What do you
still
mean?
there.
It's
Is it there?
no, they are getting education.
Oh,
Hegemony.
education, you know, man.
And you just want you, and I just want you people to know that I'm the queen. I'm no longer the princess. Like I'm still the prince, but I'm really like Bobrisky will. Like I know that Bobrisky helped me start. Like, but like now she's just really upset because like yes, I'm getting an education in the UK. It's not my fault that she chose not to, and I'm. But anywho, I just want you people to know that I'm bettering myself in my life, and that's all that matters.
And that's
So people can go and hug Mepa Pole if they want to. Thank you.
No, stop. You did not just do like this.
I'm proud.
Go back home. But you
No,
know what?
let's get his education. No, stop.
I am kind of proud of him.
I'm very
I
impressed.
don't know what he did. I don't know.
After
But
watching his, you guys have to watch his interview with T.
I am not.
No, I mean, when I started that interview, the only reason why I watched the interview is because the is T is my baby that does the interview.
Who's that?
But T with T I will send it to you. But
Okay.
at first I was like,
Oh,
yeah. At first I was like, but then when I started listening, he's had quite a traumatic life. So
I figured that out quick.
because you when I found out that this boy is Pastor Shide Moa flabbergasted.
It's usually the pastor's shine. Can I just say, please? It's usually the pastor's shine.
Body mission shush.
It's usually the pastor's shine.
He's pastor like pastor, like Pastor Shide. Like, and I like it's bad to like. I mean, it's not bad. I kind of felt sorry for him. And I kind of got why it got into, even when it was not in it, they already thought it was in it. So why not use it?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm glad that he's getting an education. But James Brown just want you people to know that Princess of Africa, I want you people to know that
Africa.
Princess of Africa, want you people to know that he's got big plans.
Yeah.
I've never watched any of this guy's video. Like I've never seen.
Oh, you don't need to. You don't need to. I'm telling you.
She's there now. Oyin-liz is there. You don't need to.
You don't need to.
You know what? I guess maybe I don't need to. Yes, that's right. I don't need to.
I'm giving you. This is his recent life updates. This just happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. No problem. So
Thank you for the updates, Oyinka.
yeah, thank you for the
Our
update.
correspondent, like you said, our James Brown correspondent.
That's me.
Yes, thank you. So thanks, our correspondent. If you're watching, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. So final words for tonight: emotional outbursts, questions, anything. Okay, Jam, you go first.
What's more is there to say? I feel like we have already thought. Oh.
All these fear PKs. And Jerry, what do you mean? Adeolu.
I
She's gonna be
final
angry
word.
for days.
Honestly, you really will. It's not people like I follow him. Thank God to all this what's it called?
Yeah, I've never. I feel like everybody that does. I mean, they are good for entertainment. I hope people see that there is an entertainment.
I
I know,
don't
like
follow him, by the way, for anybody that cares.
you what?
I don't follow him.
No, it's okay to follow him. It's just like
No, I'm actually just saying on my updates, I usually get it from Instagram. They repost it. So me too.
on like the blog sites are now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but anyways, final words. My final words is that let's just try to leave better for the coming generation. Whoever, all the people that are coming behind us, so
Sister
they can
Joy.
Pastors Kids. The Oyinka has been trying to form a Pastors Kids organization. We need to get on this
We
Pastors
really need to. Those of us that are good, sha. All those mad ones, they can really stay by themselves.
But yeah, I think let's just try to live better for this coming generation, and let's try to impact them in positively in any way that we can. Because like things will only get worse, and the more good people we have on the inside, the better.
Jam Jam for president. Oyin-liz.
Please, respect that I beg you people. Have fear of God in the history of you.
On your money for long,
and, and and have fear of man for these poor young men because this is why half of them are running to do yahoo now. And please,
Doing
beg
horrible things.
on a more serious note though, I think that on today's date being the International Women's Day of celebration, that look like young women like we can do better.
Yes, let's be
We can
calming
do
down.
better. We can make use of our freedom and of our independence on and of all these things that we claim we have. This is not what feminism is. Let's say the truth of what the truth is. Or else the progress that we are fighting for will continue to reverse backward.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Oyin-liz. So I agree with you guys. I definitely agree with you guys. I know that to like younger people, it's like, oh, this people groaning and moaning because at some point I felt like, oh, my parents are always talking about how things were better in some things and how we've made it worse. But it's easier when you're grown a bit to be able to see how the past links with the future and how you can damage your future right now.
Absolutely.
And even when you kind of find a way to reverse what you've done, not everybody else gets that privilege because somehow you've rubbed off on somebody else.
Right.
Right? Like you see someone who maybe they were the first child and they were wild, rebellious, everything. And then their younger ones kind of followed in their footsteps. And they got to a point where they're like, you know what, I'm grown, I'm going to calm down. But then the younger ones are still doing those things and they are mad at them. And those ones are like, we're following you. Right. And that's the way all these things are going to somehow play out because right now, if you're looking at that part of the world, they're having to deal with poverty among the general mass. I'm not talking about the 1% or the 2% or the 5%, the general mass. There's a poverty problem. There's a problem of you go to school and you come out and you can't get a job. There's so many issues, right? And it's making people not even look at, oh, the guy is smart. Oh, the guy has potential. Oh, the guy is cute. It's just money. The guy has money or he's about to hit. Nothing else. And it's just crazy because it's just crazy. Bless you. So that's my take. We'll be here next week, Tuesday, hopefully, in case there's no thunderstorm and rain does not fall.
Voila, you're in.
So do you guys, last final question, do you guys have any plans that you're looking forward to in the spring, like spring itself. Oh no.
No, I mean the 2 days when spring starts, we are going to go see. Show them come.
Show them
And
can.
What
then
is it?
dun, dun,
Oh, Beyonce.
No, Beyonce. Ke.
eh?
Show
No,
them. What show them
hey, look
count?
with Beyonce.
Show them come. They're a group of two beautiful young grown adult men.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
They're a band of like rapper slash singer slash folklore. Like they do everything, but they're just chill. Like they're called the palm wine music undertakers. Like
Eh?
just chill. Like you
Okay.
just
Okay.
chill like you
Their
get
their music, but Onyeka is too excited to explain who they are.
Okay.
They are
Because
a
once I
music
heard palm
band.
wine and I heard Undertaker, I was
No,
just
no,
like,
it's not Undertaker. They are a music band. They are pretty chill. They are like high life hip hop, if that makes any sense.
oh, I love the fact that you said I love high life.
They are like
yeah,
high life hip hop. They are
they're
all vibes. They're really cool dudes. They only speaks good sense. Half of
Okay.
the
Where?
reference I've made today, they talk.
they've talked
Yes,
about it.
they've talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
They are really
Okay.
good.
Somebody said, "Did you say strippers?" Where did you hear stripper again?
Uh-uh.
Is there rappers?
I know I was not the only one that heard Undertaker.
Oh my gosh. I should start my comedy show.
It's Biodun, you are invited. Tickets, I believe tickets are still on sale. So everybody
Where is it happening?
It's
is in
New
New York.
York.
Will there be seats? Because me, I don't do all this standing.
Oh yeah, it's they're very chill. So like that's what I mean. Like they're very like their vibe is
The
like
vibe is very chill. It's not like rage responsibly kind
no,
of vibe.
me like this. Me
Right,
myself,
right.
I'm rage. I don't need extra rage.
I don't even have the energy. This my knees. Whenever I see people don't give me some, I'm just like, God bless you.
Anytime, give me some.
Because if I bend like this, I'll just be stuck there. So, let me just stay where I am.
How about you? Do you have any plans, Ms. Biodun? Do you have any plans for the spring? People in the comments, do you guys have any plans for the spring?
Please,
Yeah,
whenever
I
it's
think
in
I have
party,
any
invite
plans.
me. Oh.
So March, April. My birthday is in April.
So where are we going?
So, girl, my birthday is just chill.
Dubai?
But I'll put out an Amazon registry list just in case. And then
I know that day is true. That's smart though. That's fine.
so March is my wedding anniversary.
Man, it's still your old spring vibe.
So March and April are usually there's always a lot going on.
You're always getting gifts, is what I'm hearing. What's my hearing?
Yes, but I can never have enough of those. So
Come
hey.
on now.
Yeah. So all right, everyone. Thank you for joining me, Jam
Singing
and
with Jesus.
Oyin-liz.
Always.
You guys are my favorite guests every time.
Yeah,
Jam is our able timekeeper. He did not text me today about time. Glory
I
to
think everybody's chill and having fun today, so I didn't want to.
God. Okay.
I didn't. Yeah.
Thank you for
As today's
joining us.
Women's Day, so I didn't want to.
Okay.
It's International Women's Day.
International Women's Day. Sorry.
He said women's independence.
National
I
Women's
can't.
Day.
Like,
Let's
no.
go.
That's all the time we have for today. That's all the
That's
time we have for
my
today.
mom. With Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, everyone who came on and who commented and liked and subscribed and everything. Wait, I'm saying my name.
I think your friends are calling you
say
out.
your birthday is chill, okay?
Your birthday is not chill.
I have been making so much noise about this birthday. It's supposed to be a Great Gatsby themed birthday. And so everyone says that's why she's like, what?
And
It's
that's
not chill.
Yeah, it's going to be chill because there's going to be because it's not going to be a big, like they're not going to be many people, it's just very few.
Wow.
Very few people, yeah. But I like to play dress up now. I didn't used to do that when I was a kid, but now I like to play dress up. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. All right, fam, and let's see if the summer body finally appears this year. But if not, next year we'll see.
In 10 years, we'll come back and talk about it.
Okay.
I'm talking about myself.
10-year plan. Okay.
Nobody will come and restrict my flow.
All right, amen. You said you want to pay me back. Yeah. This thing is still paining me. But anyway, let me know. Let me not mention it. Anybody that does party this year that does not invite me.
I
That's
can
all.
see that it's getting personal now in the comment
It's
section
ge-
of our social media.
yes, we.
Okay, it's getting heated. Let's go.
Okay, good night, everyone. I love you so much. We'll be here on Tuesday next week. Any buys from you guys? When you leave, don't quit your day job, okay?
You know what? I'll produce you. Enter the studio anytime or day. I got you, baby.
Good night, guys.